Hi and welcome to my Playhouse. And today I've been cleaning up for you guys because I have a package here and it's an unboxing and it's a sponsored unboxing. This is a robot vacuum cleaner and it's the LeFant M500 that, well, LeFant has sent me. I am not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but well, I promised to do an unboxing. I also promised to talk about the free movement feature that it has, which is apparently a feature that makes sure that it doesn't get stuck. So now I have mentioned it and let's hope we get back to that. So unboxing. So this arrived really quickly. It came from Amazon in Germany and yeah, it was one of the quickest deals that I've ever done. They asked if I wanted to review it. I agreed, and then it was on its way. So that was kind of cool. So let's open this. Oh, that's already open. It's a box in a box. So first there's the Amazon box, then there's the LeFant box here. So it's gonna be already a double unboxing. Might even be a box inside of this box. I am not sure yet. Yeah. So how do we get in here? I think this might be the top. So let's do the top here. I already have a robot vacuum cleaner, so we're gonna retire that for at least a few hours and see if this will do the job. I have deliberately not vacuumed or had it running in here because we wanted to pick up something. It's not as if my floor is filthy dirty, but I'm sure it's gonna, yeah, it's a box in a box in a box. So this is we're already at our triple unboxing. I'll have to charge extra for this. Open. Here goes the warranty. This is actually a pretty cool box. Nice looking black box here. So yeah, I'm not gonna be whining about the packaging. That's 3 layers of boxing. Okay, and okay. So one would expect that this was the front. Oh, they think their logo is more important. Oh, we have something on the side. What does it say here? It tells us what's inside. Okay, it's the model M501A, but it's sold as the M500. 2.4 kilograms. Does it say anything else? 3 in 1. So it will also sweep the floor or do mopping, which is awesome, and I hope to try that as well. So there we are, the nice box. I'm gonna get rid of some boxes here. So let's see, we have the manual. I might need to go and look at that because, well, these can be somewhat difficult to get started with. Then we have a remote control. Awesome. We have the robot itself. Cool. And underneath it we have parts for it. We have 2 AA. Are they AAA or are these AAAs? Never mind. 2 battery. We have brushes. And we have extra brushes. So I think it's very similar to the robot vacuum cleaner that I already have. So it's gonna be very close comparison. Then we have the mopping unit here, which attaches underneath the vacuum cleaner. You put water in it, and what it does, it has a vibrator. So it vibrates this cloth over the floor while it's running. Then we have power supply with some, we have some UK clocks here. That might give me a tiny bit of trouble because, yeah, I don't have UK plugs here. We'll figure that out. Then we have, okay, never mind. Never mind, we have the converter. We have a spare cloth for the mopping feature. Very nice. Over here we have spare filter for the sucking mechanism. And then we have the docking station, nicely wrapped in plastic. And then we have this really nice big empty thing that we don't need anymore. So, vacuum robot. I love robots. I really do enjoy messing around with robots. You might have seen my solar powered lawnmower system out there. It has been running all summer on solar power, not without issues, but it has been running. So this is kind of cool. I see here is the thingy where all the dirt is collected, and you open that just how? That's how, okay. Very big filter here. Then you can go in and replace the, well, this is kind of a tiny filter, smaller than, oh, it goes in that way. And that's where they supply a backup or the next one. These needs to be replaced from time to time. They kind of get filled up with nasty stuff and they don't wash very well. So yeah, cool. Containment goes in that way. Okay, have to press that down. Let's see. Input 19 volts, 0.6 amps. Seems like it runs off 10.8 volts, which is probably 3 lithium ion batteries in series. Uses 20 watts. Okay. Then we have this brush here. Let's have that out as well. Very nice. It has kind of a rubbery material and it has all the brushes. So I don't have a cat, but I would expect that those rubbery things would pick up cat hairs really well. If it's really good at getting tangled up, I have no idea. It went in that way, okay. Yeah, build quality is not bad. It's feels like good strong plastic. They have put some tape over the sensors here. I expect that needs to be removed. If I can get my nails in there. If I can nail it. Yeah, come on. Cool. Power on and off button. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. I think we might need to charge this before we start it. I don't know how long it charges, but the normal thing when you get something with a lithium ion battery or any other battery driven tool. Oh, there's a little brush here. I wonder how they expect me to get that out of there. Oh, it does come out. Okay, so you can cut off. That's not a bad idea. If this does get entangled in cat hair or something, there's a little knife in here and you can kind of cut that off and get all the plunk out of there. Very nice touch, and it still goes in that way, Morten. Thank you. Does it? Did I mess that up again? Okay, it's just like a USB stick. You always have to try it 3 times before you actually get it fitted. Yeah, oh, we can put on the brushes, those fluffy around thingies with the little brushes that, well, they go on here and there. And what they do, they turn around like that and they take everything from out here and pushes it into the middle where it's sucked up in the vacuum here. And yeah, it's kind of an okay system. So there is like a round vacuum cleaner would never be able to get into these corners here. And there is also this distance from the edge of the vacuum cleaner and to the suction. So yeah, these brushes are important to move the dirt into the middle so that it can actually reach it. So yeah, maybe this will go like that too. It looks really nicely built. Let's see if we can fit this back. Okay, I'll move the other vacuum cleaner out of the way and we'll test this. So let's convert the bridges to, I don't know what these, they're tiny, they're kind of small. There, it's kind of a clunky system now. It would have been nice if you could have removed this and popped this in. There are better systems out there. So it's gonna get the corner spot. That's the other one. There's also some plastic on the docking station here, which, well, it's a nice touch. It makes it feel new. And well, the wire is not very long. Let's see. I'm gonna turn it on. There's a green LED, it lights up. Let's place that. It's not very heavy either. Oh, there's some work for it. Okay, so I have the remote here and I have the batteries. So let's try and put the batteries in and see if we can tell the robot to go to the charger. There we are. There. And I have to power it on. That was there. And it's on. So let's try and press there is kind of a go home and charge button here. Yeah, that works just fine. So I guess it's charging now. I think we'll give it a break, let it charge for a bit. I expect that LED will change the way that it's pulsating to tell me when it's done. Yeah, and I might just use 30 seconds to browse the manual. Okay, so here we are cheating and reading the manual. So halfway through the quick start guide here, there is the English version. I am really surprised that they have chosen to put that far back in the book. Yeah, and then there's looks to be German after that. But there is this QR code to go get the app. But it seems that this QR code is only for the Android app, and if you want to use iOS, which well, I have a very, very dirty iOS phone, I have to go to the App Store and search for LeFant Life. LeFant Life. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna search for exactly LeFant Life search. And we get not what we were expecting. So, but I actually found if we remove the life that they told us to, we get Lego and we get something else, but we also get some LeFant style down here. So I hope that that's the one that we need. So we're just gonna try and get that. So yeah. Oh, I need to log in. Okay, I got it installed. It was a bit buggy for some reason. I couldn't install it from the main where you find the app. I had to go into the app and then pick install in there, and I had forgotten my App Store password and I had to look that up as well. I finally got it. When you get into the app, you also have to register it. I registered it with my phone number and they SMS'd me a code back that I had to verify with. So yeah, I think we are good. We can here, main menu, we can add our new device there, and it shows us there is the Sweeper M500 and there's the Sweeper T700. So I have this one right now. Let's see if it finds that. Yep. And it also wants my Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay, so let's see. First step, press auto key, that one. Okay, and then we turn on power until, okay, so we have to go activate the Wi-Fi on it. So we'll try that. So I took it off the docking station and I turned it off. So I'm gonna press this button and power it on. And we should get Wi-Fi over here at some point. There we are. Cool. Continue. Let's connecting network. Let's see if we find anything. Okay, it failed. I'm gonna see if I can sort this out. Okay, I'm afraid to say it, but it seems like it's just not able to connect the phone through the Wi-Fi to the robot. It stops here at 60% and then it times out, and it just says that, well, can't do. And I've checked the Wi-Fi, I've checked the password, everything is fine. My phone is on perfect Wi-Fi and the password is the same, and yeah, generator in Horsens just went online. Regular Saturday generator test. So the phone is connected to Wi-Fi and I put in the right password. It just doesn't connect. I have no idea what's going on here. Yeah, another Wi-Fi thingy. But it times out and I can't get this up and running. So we're gonna have to try it without the phone. It's a shame. Okay, so here is the living room. I have removed some of the furniture. You can see the chair here, also my garbage can. I want this to do a good job in here and vacuum as much as it can. So we're gonna start it. It hasn't charged completely, but I'm running out of patience. So let's press auto. And it starts. So oh, we should time this. Okay, it hasn't run long, so we're just gonna start it and see how long it runs. How long it takes to vacuum in here. I'm not sure how intelligent this is. If it just uses a pattern or if it makes sure to get every corner. That's a weird move. It should vacuum with about 1200 hectopascal, I think it's called, the suction of it. Oh, it goes around corners really nicely. It's not that noisy either. I wouldn't have a problem sitting in here working with it. It's sad that it doesn't go closer to the charging station over there. That would have been okay. Well, it did get in there, but now it has been in there twice. It seemed to have a bit of overlap. It's gonna be interesting to see if it goes over here and goes in there again. Doesn't move. No. Apparently now it's doing something else. So, yeah, it gets into the corners as good as it can. I must say that. So, oh, going for me now? Bugger. Yeah, I closed the door. I didn't want it to go in there. So, okay, now it's going down here. It never completed up here. It hasn't been up here at the door, so it's gonna be interesting to see if it gets back to that. and it's gonna be interesting to see if it gets that thing that I have over there. Hasn't taken that out yet. That would be nice. Oh, and now it goes up to the door. I think they're listening in. Might be the Wi-Fi just have to go around some Chinese security, and now they know that it has to vacuum over at the door. It looks very space. Some kind of a space vehicle. Yeah, we are just doing a bit of vacuuming. I do highly recommend these. They are so much more fun than actually doing the work by hand. So it's so much more enjoyable to sit here on the couch and see what is the vacuum cleaner doing. Now it's going over there, and it's rather gentle actually. It doesn't bump too hard into stuff. It drives around rather randomly. I wonder if it ever tells itself that it's done now. It has been vacuuming for 30 minutes now. I think it's not gonna stop by itself. It's just gonna keep going until it's low on battery, and it's gonna drive to the docking station. So let's tell it to go to the docking station instead. I believe it's that one. There's a home button here. Yeah, that kind of works really well. Okay, it's taking the slower approach here. But it looks very noble, must say. Cool, charging. So let's go see what it did. So let's take the department out of here, and oh yeah, it's full. Let's go to the kitchen and see what it picked up. Wow, there's a lot of dirt in here. In the kitchen here, let's see. Yep, it sure did find some stuff on my floor in there, so it did a really good, decent job there. It has been vacuuming for half an hour. So what I intend here is to throw this out, set the vacuum cleaner in here in the kitchen, and have it vacuum the floor in here, because it's gonna get an opportunity to wash the floor as well. So let's get this is nice. This is good. This is a good job. And there's a lot of hair, my gray hair here. Awesome. Let's get rid of this. And clean this a little bit. I'll do that. And the idea is that this is washable. This filter up here is not washable. So you take this filter out, and the rest of this will go into the sink, and you can clean it. It doesn't suck very well when it's wet, so you kind of have to wait until it's dry again before you get the best suction. So yeah, I am reviewing this, so I can't wait for that. So I'm gonna clean it as good as I can, and we're gonna continue. So I cleaned this. It should be good. It's a bit, it looks dusty. So we're just gonna pop that in again. Oh, it goes that way. And my idea is that we're gonna turn it on here in the kitchen and have it clean out here. So let's put it down. And turn it on. And believe I can just press it here. And it should start, right? So it's gonna clean the kitchen. And yeah, it's just gonna do that. And in the meanwhile, I have another project that I think we should see. So now let's leave this to it. And then afterwards, when it has vacuumed out here, it can wash the floor as well, or mop it. So while the new vacuum cleaner is doing the kitchen, I thought that we should try that the old, well, it isn't that old, it's kind of okay. So let's start that one. This one has well, it's old and wise because it actually maps out the living room and checks, and it speaks to me. So yeah, it's gonna run a trip here in the living room and vacuum again. And let's see how much that the old, we have to check if it's...
Robot is stopped. Please press auto to continue.
Yes. I'll make sure that, okay, it has a bit of dirt in it. I'm gonna clean this and make sure that it's empty. It has a clean tray here, so we're gonna pop that in and start it up again. There we go. Thank you. So it's gonna run the living room once again. We're gonna go and see the one in the kitchen. The LeFant M500 out here. It's probably still, oh, it's in the other end, so now we can safely get in here. Underneath the table. There we are. Okay, it's vacuuming. In the meanwhile, we can kind of ready this wash thing. So the two systems are very close. I do believe this is a little bit different than what my old system was using in there, but yeah, it's pretty simple. You put in some water and, well, it runs around and it washes the floor. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, put in water there and might even put in some soap of some kind. Oh, here we go. Found some universal cleaning here. So this is to clean the universe. I have it. So we're gonna put some of that in. There, that's way too much, but that's probably good. Now we're gonna put in some water. Oh, that was quick. I don't think it takes very much. Oh, it takes a bit more if we put it on the side. Okay. Yeah, it just takes a little bit. It's only a mop. Yeah. So let's see if we can stop it. There, stopped. Okay. I will replace the cartridge and put on the mop. Take this one out. Let's see what it has done. It has done some. My kitchen is filthy apparently. I might have oversold this mop. Yeah, I'm not sure if it vibrates. We'll have to see that. So let's put this in there and put it on the floor, and we can sit right here. And I believe there is a mopping feature, or maybe something about the water here. High, low, between, high. Let's give it high. Auto. So automatic mopping. Okay, that was a weird one. That must be that freedom of movement thingy. it leaves a nice wet spot where it has been driving or running. And we can kind of see that it overlaps by about 50%. Doing that, it actually seems to be doing a better mopping job than the old vacuum cleaner, even though it looks like that the water is drying a bit out. I might have had a bit too much water on the mop to start with, and it's gone. In the meanwhile, this is an iLife vacuum cleaner is moving around in here, finishing up. Yeah, so it's doing okay. Just checking up on it. It's not getting that wet anymore. I can barely see the water, and I put it on high. I think I would have liked some more water to come out of that. Where did it go? There we are. So in the meanwhile, in the living room, it seems that the old vacuum cleaner has decided that it's done. So let's see what it did. Let's bring that into the kitchen. Okay. I'm getting driven over down here. So yeah, the old vacuum cleaner, well, it only does one trip over everything, and it was also able to pick up some dirt here. Even looks like it got that thing in under the couch. So that's good for that one. So this is what it missed. Yeah, I'm not gonna interpret on that. The M500 here does have one advantage for sure. It just keeps going, and I don't have the other one. Well, I would have it sweep the floor or mop the floor out here, and it would work very shortly because then it was done. And I would give it 3 or 4 times just to get a better job. When it's just mopping it like that, it doesn't. It's not cleaning it very thoroughly. It's just making it look nice-ish. So yeah. So it has been running out here for about 10 minutes at least. So I thought that, well, it gets boring to watch that. So I thought we should try and replace this just to make it more exciting. Maybe see how the one it's running around with, how dirty that is. Oh, it's gonna tell a lot about my kitchen, isn't it? Oh. So let's give it a break. There we are. We have it up here on the operating table. Let's take out this cartridge. There's still a lot of water in it. Let's see. It doesn't look that dirty. It does also still pick up some debris down there, some dust. Very nice. So let's get rid of that. Let's try and take this off. It has these fasteners, and then there's a Velcro on it to keep it tight down. There. I'm gonna put that in the sink, and then we're gonna put this one on. It comes with dirt from the factory. That's nice. There we are. That looks good. Put that around there, I guess. That's how they did it. Oops, that looks about right. Let's see. It's rather difficult to see how much fluid there is left in there, but I'm gonna wet it up. So I made it wet again, so let's put this in. And give it another go. So let's make sure it's still on high. Stop it. High. So it should do a good job to start with at least. Yeah, that wasn't too hot. And these washing cloth or mopping cloth, they go right in the washing machine, so no problem there. It seems to work a lot better when the mopping cloth is totally wet when you start. It seems to be able to transfer the water from the storage tank and to the floor way better than when it is dry. You kind of see that. It is still difficult to see, but I can see where it has. Oh, you can too. So it's not bad. Oh, now it's down here. Tripod in the way. Very good at avoiding some obstacles, and then next time it'll bang right into them. Yeah, so I guess we better give it some judgment. The LeFant M500. Well, it's not as good as my my iLife A9S. This seems to be a cheaper model of robot vacuum cleaner. It drives more randomly and it just keeps going and going and going, which can be a good thing, but as we also saw, even after running for half an hour, well, the old robot vacuum cleaner was still able to dig up a decent amount of stuff that this vacuum cleaner didn't even get after half an hour, and that only took one sweep, and then it's done. This is okay for when it's washing my floor in the kitchen, because I usually used, as I said, I used the old one and I ran it 4 or 5 times to get a decent floor washing out there. But the floor washer here, it doesn't do much. You put in water and the water sips through. I do believe it has some kind of a mechanism there to pressurize or something to kind of let the water out of here and down to the floor. But yeah, the other one, it has a vibrator that vibrates the cloth underneath, and I think, yeah, this one is missing that. It still did a good job out there on the floor just because it kept going and going and going. So yeah, the app couldn't, I had a lot of difficulties installing the app, and when I had the app installed I couldn't connect to the robot. Yeah, that wasn't great, so I wouldn't do that. The remote, fine, works great, no problem there. Comes with extra stuff, awesome. So yeah, this is a $250 unit. I would get one with more intelligence. I like the fact that mine will just sweep the floor once and then go to the docking station. This will just keep going and going and going. But thank you very much to LeFant for sending it to me. I got a lot out of this review. I had my floor in the living room vacuumed and I had the floor in my kitchen mopped. So thank you very much. Links in the description if you want to go check it out anyway. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me do other stuff than vacuum and mop. And have a really nice day. Bye bye.